I am here, I'm going to change the world. I want to change something. Call it racism, call it lack of opportunity, call it lack of resources, call it I don't think you're the right fit. I'm going to find my way to change something in the world for the better. I want to be a positive change agent. I don't mind how small it is. I'll take whatever I can get.
Migration has become a defining feature in the African youth experience. For many, the decision to leave is shaped by a powerful confluence of forces. Thus, economic pressure, limited opportunities, and the alloys of possibilities abroad. Yet, amidst this rising trend, one question lingers. What happens to home when its brightest minds are scattered across the diaspora? Is home still a thought that lingers in their hearts? What does it mean to live and still belong? To succeed abroad yet continue to dream in the direction of home? For millions of Africans living in the diaspora, the answer lies in the paradox. The further they go, the more they risk losing their identity. And yet, is there anywhere quite like home? And this mix is Owura Yeboah, a young Ghanaian living in the diaspora who is on a journey to spark a renaissance in his home country Ghana and Africa as a whole. To better dissect the complexities of migration, brain drain, and the African dream, I had a close-up with him. I am Owura Bunny. Let's take a listen.
First of all, thank you for inviting me. My name is Owura Yeboah, and every name that I have actually has a meaning. Owura is just a title. Kweku means I'm born on a Wednesday. Kodie means an eagle or soar like an eagle because that's what my family envisioned for me. And Yeboah just means a helpful person.
I would like to understand you as an individual, a young professional in the diaspora. Tell me about your formative years. How was it like living as a Ghanaian in the diaspora?
My formative years, I was raised in the Netherlands and in Ghana. And I think I was heavily influenced by my experiences in those two environments.
Would you say it is harder for Africans when they are in the diaspora to excel because they will have to work twice the normal person who probably has a white thing or has a white color?
I'll say it's twofold. I think the cards you are dealt with, you either complain about it or you try to make the best out of what you have. So, coming from a background where you don't have a lot of resources, you learn to do the best you can with what you have. And if you had more, you might be complacent and then take things for granted. So in that respect, I would say it's not necessarily harder if you don't want it to be, if you don't lay emphasis on the things that you do not have. For there are many things that you actually really do have that they would like. For instance, your perspective from Africa is something that they don't have. It's a special source. The problems that you face and how you overcome them is a special source because out of discomfort comes innovation. So it's actually a plus that you had so little and had to come that far. Because if you had come to the diaspora by way of scholarships or by way of even having to pay your way through, I think you have already exhibited a level of excellence that others don't even have to because the playing field is not level yet.
Why Africa? Because there are a lot of people like yourself in the diaspora who even hate to be associated with anything Africa. To the point that their children, they wouldn't even want to name their children the Ghanaian or any African name. Why are you so fixated on developmental projects in Africa, in Ghana? Why?
Let's start with my name. My name is Owura Yeboah. My father gave me this name for a reason. He gave me Ghanaian name, so I think I'm not one of those people who would look adversely at Africa. I believe that my freedom and my success will be here more than it will be anywhere else. Most of the loopholes or the potholes in all the systems have been filled in the West. They were once like us. But here, there's still opportunity and freedom and space to do so many things that are happening over there, right here. To be able to reduce the amount of skilled labor that we push out into other jurisdictions instead of our own. I love Africa. I love Ghana. I would like to believe, or I like to say that I am a Pan-Africanist, just like our great Kwame Nkrumah and the rest. And I just believe that we should be able to do for ourselves what we would want to do for ourselves so that we can actually really harness the sovereignty that we do have. So I think that the people who don't think of Africa as the most ideal place to be are people who are focusing more on the problems that we have than the opportunities that we can actually share.
What's your take on migration? The pain and the gain for the young African?
It is very nuanced.
Important.
It's very nuanced. So I'll give you the positives and the negatives and my take on it. Let's go for the negatives first. So it is a drain on the human capital of a country when people or young people are moving out. It is also a drain on the public service. There will be for instance, if you take the health sector, there will be a low doctor to patient ratio or nurse to patient ratio. Another downside of that as well is just the image, the branding of the country, right? It falls short of the best countries in the world. The flip side also is that if you look at the positive side, the ones who go there, they send remittances down here. There's also a knowledge transfer because people go there, gain knowledge, and at some point, come back to the motherland and give back. I gained knowledge in the motherland. I gained knowledge outside, and I came back to use that knowledge here in Ghana for the betterment of the people and myself. I want to look at it more as not brain drain, but more brain circulation. And my take on it is that even though we have very negative aspects of brain drain, I think that there's work to be done by our leaders, African leaders, to improve our economy, provide jobs, provide education, to solve the root causes of the problem so that people are retained here and also people who go out have the yearn to come back and give back to the society, right? Right now you see a little bit of it. You see all those houses that are priced at exorbitant prices. They are bought by people from the diaspora. So they do bring their dollars and their euros back, but it should be done in a way that is more structured. Government should enact policies to allow temporary visas for skilled labor to come in and work here, right? So there are many things that the leaders can do to help change the narrative. So my take is it's not the best now, but we shouldn't entirely frown upon it because we go out there to get the better of the other places and try and bring it down here. I want more people to come here. I want more people to see more of it. I don't see the problems without the solutions. It's just a mindset, just a perspective.